Start streaming. All right, if you guys can hear me, why don't you leave me a message in the live chat. I want to make sure that everything's working properly. You can let me know where you're coming from in the world. Let me know what city and country or state that you're coming from. I'd like to see how many people are represented out there. All right, let's see. All right, I'm just going to wait a minute. Make sure that everything is working. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I see the video popping up. Let me know if you guys can hear and see me. I'm going to be going over the song Salvation Song by the Avett Brothers today. I'm going to be showing you the chords that I use to play the song and the strum pattern as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with that. Hello, Anne. I see you in the chat. Nice to see you. Okay, so before I get going any further, if you look at the top right corner of this video, you'll see the little information card. And in there, you'll find the chord chart for this song. If you want to download that and have that for you, you can print it out. And that way you can play along with me or play on your own. Now you'll notice the chords that I use in there. I use the same 18 chords for all of my song tutorials, and you can get that from my chord family cheat sheet, which I also have in the information card there. That is free for you. You can take that and learn those 18 chords, because those 18 chords are great to teach you how to play thousands of songs. It's to me, those 18 chords give you the most playability with the least amount of effort. So you can take that and download that as well. That's a great place to begin if you're just starting out with the guitar. So if you would, go ahead and share this video. You can share it to Facebook, share it to Twitter or something. I'd like to get as many people here as we can in the live section. That way people can ask questions. That being said, if you have any questions or concerns, concerning learning the guitar, you can ask that at any point in the live chat, and I would love to get to your questions at the end of this lesson. So I'm going to go ahead and play the song for you first, and then after I play it, I'm going to talk about how I play it, and I'll go over the chords and the strum patterns with you, okay? So I'll go ahead and play the song. I'll play the first verse and the chorus, and then I'll stop there and we'll talk about the song, okay?
Don't leave the smallest part. I've no need to live if you're to come up gone. As my life turns to a song, and if and when I treat you wrong, no, I never want to hurt our family. And I would give up everything. This is not just about me, and I don't know a plain way to say it, babe. They may
so that's the song. The remaining verses and choruses are the same, obviously. So let me go over the chords there for you. Let me see. Let me pull this up real quick so I can see what I'm talking about. Excuse me one second. There we go. So I'll pull up the chord chart right here. And you see that I'm using the G. There's basically 3 chords in this song. You have the G, you have C, which I use the variation C add 9, and then you have D, and I use D over F sharp, okay, which are all part of the chord families that I have in the chord family cheat sheet. So I use those because they're a lot easier to play. So let me go ahead and pull up, let me show you my hand here. So the G looks like this, okay? We have our first finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, and then your 3rd and 4th finger are going to come down here on the 3rd fret of the B and the high E string. And for this chord family, where this song is in the key of G, and for this chord family, most of the chords are going to have this 3rd and 4th finger down in this same position the whole time. And that makes switching between chords very easy, right? So switching from this G to this C add 9 is super easy, right? The shape is almost identical. The only thing that changes is your 1st and 2nd finger are just dropping down each one string. Okay, and that's so much easier than switching from the G to the traditional C, which is like this. You can see there's a huge difference in that chord shape, right? Which makes the transition a lot more difficult. So if you would use that C add 9 instead, it makes that transition a lot easier, okay? So again, we're going to go from that G to the C add 9, and then we have the D over F sharp, and that is going to be in this position. So we have our 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the low E string, and we have our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, and then our 3rd and 4th fingers don't move again, okay? They stay in the same spot. So that's our D. Okay, so again, going from G to C to D, these 2 fingers at the bottom don't move. And again, it's a lot easier to do that than going from this C to the traditional D, which is here, right? So it just makes it a lot easier for the transitions. But not only that, to me, it sounds better, right? Because you've got things in common between these chords. It's not so drastically different. There's those notes that are the same between the chords help to tie that progression together, right? So to me, it sounds better. So let me just play that difference for you. So let's say if I play the G, C, and D, and I'll play it with these variations, and then I'll play it with the traditional chords, and just listen to the difference. Okay, and then with the traditional chords you have. Okay, it's a subtle difference, but to me the variations sound better because they fit together as a family. But that's completely up to you as to what you want to play. Now, for the strum pattern, let me pull this back up. All right. So for the strum pattern for this song, we have, it's a 4-beat strum pattern. Okay, so we have 4 beats per measure, and then that measure is going to repeat, and we're going to start over with 1. Okay, so if we're counting the beats, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we repeat 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, when it comes with strumming, you're always going to be strumming down on the beats of a song, and you're always going to be throwing up strums on the up beats or between beats. And that's how it's always going to be, no matter what the strum pattern is. Now, the strum pattern that I'm using for this song is going to be down strums for all of the beats. Okay, so you see we have a down strum on beats 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to add an up strum between the 3rd and 4th beat and also after the 4th beat. Okay, so if I break that down for you here, basically we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we repeat 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, like that, okay? So that's the basic strum pattern. Now what we can do to kind of add some dynamics to that and make it sound better is we can strum harder and add more emphasis on the second and fourth beat, okay? So basically you're going to strum softer on the others and you're going to strum harder on 2 and 4, okay? That just helps to add some variety to that strum pattern so it's not so monotonous. Also what we can do is add just a pluck, just a single pluck on the first note of the chord for the very first beat, okay? So the first chord of this song is a G, and the first note of that chord is that low E string, okay, which is the G note, okay? So for beat 1, we're just going to pluck that low E string, and then we have 2, which we're going to strum hard, and then we have 3 and 4, and, okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 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 1, okay, like that. And that just helps to kind of spice up that strum pattern and just make it sound better, okay? So again, if I put that together with the chords, this is what it sounds like. Okay, so there you go. That is the song in a nutshell. So I hope that helps you guys. Let me see if you guys have any questions. Let me pull up the live chat here. All right, if you guys have any questions about this song or about playing in general, maybe strum patterns or chords or transitionings, any questions that you have, go ahead and ask in the live chat, and I'd love to respond to you guys and help you out. Hello, Vince. Hello, Ron. Nice to see you. And Ann. Awesome. Well, look, I don't see any questions, so if you guys are good, I'll go ahead and sign out. I'll give it another few seconds just to make sure that we don't have any questions. But if you guys, if you guys have any questions after this is over, you can always email me at jonathan@simplifiedguitar.com, and that comes straight to my inbox, and I reply to every email. So you are welcome to do that, and I'd love to answer any questions you guys have. I'm going to try to be doing these live lessons, hopefully on a weekly basis. You can always subscribe to this YouTube channel, and that'll keep you up to date on the new lessons that I come out with. And you can also go to the Facebook page and like my Facebook page there, and that will also keep you up to date on all the new lessons and tutorials I come out with. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I will see you next time. All right. Let's see if I can figure out how to turn this thing off. I always have trouble with it. Oh, there we go. All right. See you guys later.